Hey everybody, what's up? Larry Doty here with another Doty Method guitar lesson. In this lesson, we're going to answer the question, what is this 1, 4, 5 that people talk about when it comes to playing a guitar? Now, before we can dive into that, we have to understand a little bit about some music theory. Now, the key I was in was the key of C. And music notes are based off the 7 letters of the alphabet, starting with A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, and then they repeat. So in this particular instance, if somebody says, you know, we're going to play in the key of C, then you're going to know that the root is going to be C. Now, why did I choose the key of C? Because in the key of C, there are no sharps and flats. You know, they're just all natural notes. That's a whole different theory lesson for another time. Sharps and flats when you start integrating those. But this will help you determine. So you're in the key of C, so your root note is C, or the 1 is C. So you have your C note here, and then you make a C chord. And then you also have a C here. So all within the confines of your C chord is a C major scale. So the C major scale is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Now, each one of those tones that you play, C, D, E, F, they all have also what's called degrees, or scale degrees, or a number. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's going to be the 4. Here's the 1, the 4 is directly underneath it. And then 5 is the very next one. So in this particular case, if I was to walk through the scale to determine what the chords, each one of these notes also have a chord related to them. So I've got a C. I need to know what is the 4 chord of C. Now the 4 and 5 are also major chords. The other chords that are within that scale range are either minor or diminished. But that's going to be for a different lesson. We're just talking about the 1 major, the 4 major, and the 5 major. So we got C, D is 2, E is 3, F is 4. So now I know that, okay, my 4 chord for the key of C is F. Then we go on from there. So F is the 4. So the next note is G, which is the 5. So there we go, we got G. Now how you can do this in any key is you just take the root and you just count from that using letters. Instead of using numbers, you use letters, and you start with the root. That's going to be the 1. Say, for example, if it's G. So it's G, and then you start the alphabet over because G is the last letter of the alphabet. G, A, B. So C is the 4, and D is the 5. Let's use a different key. Let's use the key of B. So we got B, C, D, E is the 4, and F is the 5. Now, E and F could be, depending on the root note, it could be a flat or a sharp. So that basically tells you what in the world is the 1, 4, 5. The 1, 4, 5, to sum it up, is the chords equivalent to the scale degrees played in a specific key. I know that sounds like a wild definition, but when you play through the degrees of the scale, you can determine C, D, E, F is a 4, and G is a 5. So on and so forth. I hope that helps. And thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next video.